Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and in front of us we have, well, it's one of my favourite locks in my collection actually. I really like the look and feel of this Mul-T-Lock G55 padlock, all hardened steel, boron shackle, just really nice. And it came with a Garrison core. A Garrison lock is made by Mul-T-Lock, it's 7 pins, very well made, albeit that they don't tend to be particularly hard to pick. Although saying that, the bitting on this key is quite extreme towards pins 5, 6 and 7 there. You can see it's really up and down there. Anyway, enough about that. How would I normally pick one of these? Well, I'd normally throw in a tension tool like this and probably use reasonably firm tension. Take a dimple flag. This is a modified Honest Dong Shi pick, and we'll just give it a go at picking it really. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pin 5 there. Don't want to avoid pin 5. Pin 6 I can feel. Just see where pin 6 is going to take us. Feels very deep in setting there. It'll click, good. All the way back past pin 5 again, which little tiny click off that. Pin 7 I think, yeah, good. Back to pin 1. Very deep on this one, very easy to not set properly. You can probably see how much counter rotation it's giving me. Pin 1, pin 2. There we go, pin 2. 1, 2, 3 there. Lots of counter rotation again. And we're open. There we go. So, like I said, not terribly hard. However, quite awkward to do. Bear in mind, I'm resting this against the desk. I'm trying to reach over it, tension and pick. If only there was a tool out there that somebody created to make this job a little bit easier in terms of just balancing the tension and the tool, etc. Well, member of the UK Locksport forum and YouTube user GxAxV has sent me, just to show off to you really, on my request, this, which is his own homebrew 2-in-1 Mul-T-Lock Garrison pick. Don't you just love the presentation? I really like it when people make an extra little bit of effort. Oh, before I carry on, this isn't currently something which is on sale at the moment, so please don't go and bombard him. As and when he wants to sell these, he'll make that known. I've got links to his channels all over the place, so do follow those and check out his channel. But what you can see here, and one of the reasons I wanted to feature this, is it really is completely up my alley in terms of what it is. So you can see that this is made out of a standard dimple handle. There's some grub screws, there's a modified dimple flag in here. This looks like part of a thumb turn with a grub screw tapped in there, but the overall effect is really quite wonderful. And what does it do? Well, here's the same lock. What you can see is it provides a really good positioning on top of those pins, and there we go. And you can see here that I can apply tension. I can hold the whole thing in my hand. I can apply tension using this thumb turn here, and I can then concentrate on the picking thereof with this flag, which is actually just geniusly held on by a small O-ring. Now, this pick tool actually quite effective, but what I would say is it's not a magic bullet, and it wasn't designed to be. 2-in-1 tools are not magic bullets. They don't make picking instantly easy. I'd argue that really you actually need to know something about picking and the way pins react and feel for this to actually be effective. So this is really just an assistance to, I'd say, an experienced picker to make their life just that little bit more easy and a little bit more comfortable. And yeah, I really like this. I think it's a well thought out little tool, and I'm just going to have a go at picking. So put that tension in, wiggle that, just going to push it all the way to the back, going to hold it at a slightly different angle now. And you can see, by the way, that when this knurled knob is at the top, that's the position that it needs to take. So I'm just going along the pins, just feeling them. I imagine that is sort of solid, so I think that's pin 5, 6, so on 7 there, 7, there we go. It's all just wiggle back to pin 1, pin 1 set, pin 2 set, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I feel we're almost there now. I think I'll just overset something. There we go. Back to the beginning. Pin 1. Two, 3, 4. I think we're just yeah, fighting with some of these lower set pins. And we're open. There we go. So yeah, and bear in mind, if that took me a few seconds longer, that isn't because there's anything wrong with the tool, it's just my lack of practice. But what I would say is the feedback on this is brilliant. I didn't have to worry about which pin I was on. I think it's been well finished. I was concerned that although it has been rounded off, the flag itself could have done with a little bit more rounding, but actually I didn't really suffer from any problems at all on the warding. But yeah, maybe that could be a small improvement. The only other thing I was thinking about, I don't know how practical it would be, because it depends, I guess, on the depth of the Garrison cylinder, and that probably varies depending on the type of cylinder is used. But I found I would have liked to have had some kind of markings here, just as like a cheats guide to be able to find the right pin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whether that's really possible, or practical to do, because it would probably depend on how far you push this in, and that would depend on the type of lock and loads of other things. But that's something to think about, I think, as an improvement. But other than that, really great tool, and I really enjoyed using. Oh, pardon me, just burping there. I really enjoyed using it. So yeah, brilliant. So thank you so much, GxAxV. Please go check out his channel. I'll leave links. I hope you really enjoyed that demonstration of the tool and picking this Mul-T-Lock Garrison in the G55 body, and I will see you all next time.